Okay, so the next question is from Cheesy Potato. Hey! So she asked me, what inspires you to take pictures and what helps you through an artistic rut? Now, I go through artistic ruts pretty frequently, and I think it's pretty normal as an artist to go through these things because as artists, we all know that we are affected by like our mood and pretty much everything around us. So whatever happens in our lives affects our art. So when I get into an artistic rut, I kind of just let it ride. I just let it go, and I usually get inspired by, I don't know, something will inspire me and then I'll be like able to make pictures again. But if I'm in school, and I pretty much just take pictures all the time because I'm in school right now for photography, so I can't really get into an artistic rut. But what I find that helps me, and all my teachers say that you should sketch out stuff, and that actually really does help. Or I often find times that I'll have a dream and I'll think of something, well, it'll be in my dream and I'll think that's like a good idea and I'll write it down. So I think that's common with a lot of people. Like people have told me that they think of a lot of their ideas like right before they fall asleep, and that's like a really good time, and you should write down your ideas when you get to that point. So I guess that's kind of how I get my ideas. Oh my god, my ring flash dies in every video. Oh my god, so annoying. Okay, we are having some technical difficulties, and this ring flash, I'm gonna have to spend more money and get a better ring flash because this one is totally sucking. So yes, as I was saying, I really get inspired by music videos, and Paramore has really good music videos. Their music video now, like from a photographer standpoint, that video is, I love it. Like, it's so good, and I really like Underoath's music videos. They have A+, top the notch, like, music videos. I love them, and I'm trying to think who else has really good music videos. My Chemical Romance, they're my favorite band, and I'd have to say, like, I really don't like their music videos. Like, I just don't like them. They're just kind of not that good to me. I think maybe they're just, like, not my style, but I really don't really like them. Just don't. 24 hours, too long. Ask me, on average, how often do you go on photo shoots? It really all depends. I kind of go like every weekend because for school and stuff I have to take pictures, so roughly every weekend I go pretty much, but this weekend I might go, I might not, I don't know. It really just depends on how I'm feeling and if I have to do like a photo assignment. That really kind of like controls on whether or not I'm gonna go take pictures or not. And then she also asked me, how long does it take you to edit? This again varies on what I'm doing in the picture. If it's just like a senior picture portrait, then it'll take me about like, I'm not even sure, like 5 minutes maybe. But if it's like a concept picture that I'm doing for school where it has like a story and I'm merging layers and masking and stuff, it can range from an hour to 10 hours. Like when I work on an image, I work on it for a really long time, and a lot of stuff goes into it, like you guys might not think it does, but it does, just like anything really. Do you keep an idea journal of anything? Yes, I do. I have a little journal where I write down all my ideas and all my like sketches for my classes and stuff, so I do have a journal. And then they asked me, where do you think you find most of your inspiration? Well, I kind of already answered that, but like music videos and I guess really generally anything can really inspire me. You can get inspired by anything really, if you think about it. So, but mainly music videos, they really inspire me. They get my juices flowing. This girl asked me a lot of questions. She also asked me, how long have you been into photography? I really started getting into photography my freshman year of high school, and I'm a sophomore in college right now, so that's like 6-7 years now. So I really got into it when I was a freshman in high school. If you could give one piece of advice about anything photography, what would it be? My number one advice for all you beginners / really anybody is, if you like something and you're passionate about it, you go for that and don't give up. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, and just if you keep working at it, you'll eventually get better, and practice makes perfect. So keep practicing and keep shooting and you'll eventually get better. And yeah, so just keep working at it. That's the best advice I could give somebody, is that you're not going to get better at it if you don't do it. So just keep going and working and you'll get there one day. Do you sometimes still have failures / screw-ups even though you become advanced? Yes, I have mess-ups all the time. A lot of times when you go on shoots, you don't know if your pictures are going to come out or not. So really, I have failures all the time. A lot of times when I'm editing, I can't get the right kind of feel to it, and sometimes I'm actually not really a good talker about my images, like in critiques and stuff. That's the thing that I struggle with the most, is talking about my work. So that's something that I struggle with photography wise. Daniel Legren asked me your camera equipment. Okay, so I said my camera was a Canon 5D Mark II. So I currently have a 50mm 1.4 on my camera. That's the lens that I shoot with like all the time. I also have 70 to 200 zoom lens. It's like 4.0 aperture, and I got that. And then I also have a kit lens that comes with the camera that I don't really use at all, but it's just a basic zoom lens. I'm sorry, but I can't remember the name of that lens, but it's just like a kit lens. And then I also have a tripod, and then I also have a camera remote that you can get on Amazon. So I have camera remotes, and yeah, and well, I also have a Mac computer too, in case you guys are wondering. Psychedelic Tiger asked me, how should you compensate for a studio setup if you can't afford it? Well, as you can see right here, this is kind of like a studio setup, and it wasn't that expensive. I got a backdrop, which was about $24, and what it basically is, it's a big roll of paper, and I just taped it on my walls right here, and that's how I made my backdrop. But on my Instagram, I'll insert a couple pictures that I used during when I had a backdrop, and I go to school, and my school has a backdrop setup that I can use there. They have a lighting studio, so I've been using that. So I don't personally have like a lighting studio in my house, so I can't really answer that, but I guess the cheapest alternative would be to get a big piece of paper and just tape it on your wall. Or you can get some, this is what I used to do when I was like younger getting into photography, is I would tape a big like blanket on my wall, and I would just take pictures in front of that and people wouldn't even know. So I guess that's how you can do it. And I don't have fancy like soft boxes or anything like that. I would just use lamps for my lighting, and it would turn out fine. So I guess you could just go around your house and try to find blankets, or take your lamps like out of your room and take the lampshade off, so you just have the light bulb sticking out, and that could be your good light source. And you just really gotta experiment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I answered all your questions, but if you have more questions that you want to ask me, please leave them in the comments down below and ask me more questions, because I would love to answer more questions in another Q&A video. And also, you guys should also check out my Twitter and Instagram, so you guys can see behind the scene action pictures, and you guys can ask me more questions, because I'm trying to do a beauty Q&A. So if you follow me on my Twitter and tweet me questions, that would be awesome. Or follow me on my Instagram and ask me questions on there too, because I'm on Instagram more than I'm on Twitter. But if I got more followers on Twitter, then I would definitely be on there more. No one really interacts with me on there, so I don't really go on there. But yeah, so you guys should totally follow me on Twitter. Then you should also click this magical subscribe button right here. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and once I hit that, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for you guys. So yes, hit this and share this video with your friends. Share this with your photography friends, because I'm sure they would enjoy it as well. And yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye!